What up, y'all? So, welcome to another episode of What the Fuck Happened to Supreme. I'm spending my June doing some shit I shouldn't have to be doing. I'm currently filling out paperwork, submitting documents out the ass, and I'm addressing a counterclaim. So, just bring y'all up to speed of how crazy this shit is. I had to go get a lawyer, which I've shown you all through actual text here. These ain't no assumptions, allegations. Like, you can see the interaction for yourself. But, I mean, shit, if you've been following on social media, you can see the disconnect. You know, I was hands-on dad. I was the best dad in the world.
So cute. Daddy got the baby shark. Oh my gosh. Yes, him do got the baby shark. Come on. Whoa. There you go. Yeah, look at your clothes. Daddy got the boo butt.
And then somewhere in January, something magically happened, and I just wasn't ain't shit. And now she's a struggling single mom that don't get no support. But anyway, counterclaim, right? Just to, what is my computer doing? Hold on 1 second, Sean. Just to show y'all, like, the bullshit, the manipulation, and the lies that I have to deal with. So in the counterclaim, and I don't know why people do shit like this as if like we didn't have a independent network and everything. When I say everything, the worst of the worst to the best of the best is on camera and documented. And like I said, y'all, I'm not going personal. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna make this about personal traits. I'm not gonna talk about any dirt, any negativity from our relationship. We're gonna stick to the script. You are fucking me over as a father. I do not have a relationship with you, son, because of your mom. It's not because I do drugs. It's not because I'm crazy. It's not because I'm a wild motherfucker. It's not any of that. Your mother has been extremely malicious. She's a lying ass, a manipulative ass, and I have documentation and videos for days that. And again, son, I'm gonna stick this shit right on fucking. This ain't going on DGTV. This shit going on you fucking tube. I want you to be able to reference this shit when you 5, when you 10, when you 25. You, whether I'm dead or alive, you will be able to look back and go, oh no, man, you full of shit. I don't have a relationship with my 7 siblings because of you. I don't know that man because of you. I never experienced being on a jet or that wealth shit because of you. The same teachings that you bragged about while he was the fucking man and you wanted to have a baby with him, I didn't get to experience those because of you. So we're going to touch on this part right here. In her counterclaim with her lying ass, defendant shows that the child has lived with the defendant since birth. What? Defendant knows of no individual with any claim for custody or visitation rights with the child other than the parties. Defendant knows of no other litigation, blah, blah, blah. He's lived with you since birth, right? But we got this thing called Dropbox, where we documented our whole lives, right? He looks pretty fucking fresh right here, and he's living in that big ass house that I showed up in Georgia and bought for you for $1.1 million. If we gonna get more into the details, since he's lived with you since birth, this is you and I shopping, like, this roughly a month later. I mean, and I can get closer to the date if need be, but sis, that man definitely ain't been living with you. Ain't even been living with you since birth. You know, you had discrepancies with where your mama lived, and y'all have y'all issues. And then you had discrepancies with the place that you was trying to live in. So what I do being Superman and Super Dad, I went and got us Airbnbs until that $1 million home was ready. And what we did after that, let me scroll up. He's been living with you since birth, though. But there's videos and pictures in here that show us, wait, where are we at? Oh, we at the big house. What's that right there? Let me blow that up. That looked like me walking to a fucking U-Haul, getting your shit from your house. Oh, wait. There you go, too, with that long, pretty hair you had in your sister. That looks like us 3 moving into a house in Georgia. But according to these court documents, and you know you're not supposed to lie on the fucking documents, he's been living with you since birth. No, that man lived with us. Because we resided in a big-ass house in Georgia. I don't know if some of y'all gonna remember this, but it was a video that people actually got mad at because sis was flexing and did a 360 in the yard and was like, when your baby daddy show up and buy you $1 million house in Georgia. There we go right there with our newborn. We're shopping in Target for this house we just bought together. Oh, there goes and one of them Airbnbs I had to get because you ain't want to stay with your mom no more. And you ain't like where you was living. Let me scroll some more. It gets better. Oh, wait. He been living with you since birth. I don't know who this dude is with these long ass locks. He was a little heavy set back then, but he's picking up and packing shit out of your house and taking it to the house. Oh, there you go again, putting shit in the U-Haul. But that man been living with you since birth. He ain't lived nowhere else, he ain't been nowhere else, but this is that big ass room that we share. You know, these the same suitcases and bags that you and I were living together. You gotta make that shit make sense. How you gonna go on social media and flex on bitches, or when your baby daddy show up and get you $1 million house, but then you go in these court documents and lie like you and I didn't share a crib. You, again, bro, that's why we say I don't know what people be thinking. Since we have light bills, you don't remember you text me about the light bill? You don't remember like your name was attached to the same? You still get mail there, but that man been living. This shit crazy, but the man been living with you since birth. Again, y'all, the whole journey is documented. The whole journey from emptying out her house, packing up a U-Haul, and I had to go move all this shit predominantly. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Dobby was a big help. Chelsea had just had a baby, so I understood. But anyway, I had to go pack all this shit up in a U-Haul and assist you with moving into this big ass house that you convinced me to buy for us. And if I'm not mistaken, unless you got a motherfucking twin, clone, or doppelganger, this is you skating through that new house with all your bags and shit everywhere, because we lived in a new house as a team. Hey, they let you tell it lying ass in these court documents. Oh shit, they go Derrick too. She was there too. That $4,000 we spent in Target to decorate. You just having a good old time skating around. Supreme is in our master bedroom sleeping at the moment. Oh, that's the stroller that be in your house. In other videos and pictures, that's your little basket that be in your house. You said too much. Oh, that's his thing from your baby shower. This shit crazy, bro. No, on a serious note though, says, you know, like, you like someone under oath in those documents. You got to stop lying. You got to stop. You feel me? This is us on our morning walks every day at that big ass house. This is us out shopping to get dinner for that big ass house. You know, but let you tell it like that man was born. He been living with you since birth. And I get it. Like, you're trying to leverage that point to like continue the narrative and further the narrative. Like, oh, his daddy ain't been around. It's just me. He's just been living with me. Like, since I have 7 other children. You have videos in this same Dropbox where you bragging about, oh, you got a rich dad, you got a good dad. I'm gonna find those too. And we in that same fucking house. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to bring y'all up to speed of what my morning going like. Just, I'm over here having to address lies. I'm over here having to respond to bullshit. And then I too, unlike everybody else, you know, everybody get to wild out. Everybody get to be nasty on the internet. I just gotta be player. I just gotta be cool. Why motherfucker like collect my money every month on the back end, dangle my child in front of me, and then presents a bullshit narrative on social media that she's struggling, she has no support, nobody's there to help, and she just has her son on her own. Like, now you fucking withholding your son, you use him as a come up, and now you in these court documents lying your ass off as if, like, again, our whole life is not on camera. I mean, shit, bro, we could bring it into the phone. Y'all know how this go. I messaged June 7th. I'll be in town again this weekend, reaching out again to see and have a relationship with my son. You are fully aware that your lawyer can and has no authority over setting up meetings, so again, I'm hitting you directly to get my son for the 12th time. Red, no response. And then you can see the same thing. I've sent the same message 3 days in a row. No response. But when she get those Zelles though, she don't send them back. She don't say a motherfucking thing. She collects those and go on by her business. And we know for sure she ain't dead. She's been on social media, so her phone worked. I mean, shit, we gonna keep it real. I paid the bill for this actual phone. Like, anybody that know that 577 number, it's the reason it's 813 on it, because the motherfucking 813 is the person who pays the shit. But anyway, yeah, no response. But you know, let her tell it. I'm sure she's gonna pop out on social media any moment now with a sad narrative about how it's so hard. My brother died, and I'm struggling with Supreme, and I don't have any money, blah, blah, fucking blah. Like, again, y'all, this the bullshit I have to deal with. And then I had to, like, redirect my energy. I had to stay positive. I had to conduct business. I had to not lose my sanity. I had to not send nasty text messages and just be the bigger fucking person all day while a motherfucker collect my money, lie in court documents, and then like try to tarnish my name, but then beg quietly, ask me for more money, ask me to come live in the same house that I've spent $1 million on, that you left me with all the responsibility. But man, listen, again, y'all, like this shit is in the text there. He been with you since birth. Like I'm clearly a fucked up person, which is why you withhold him. But you asked him to come live with this fucked up person. Like I got another text and he's like, oh, in April, I'm finna come to Florida and all. Like, but anyway, y'all, I just wanted to update y'all. That's how my, what's today, Wednesday? That's how my Wednesday morning is going. Just keeping my cool, redirecting my energy, submitting 1 million documents, reading these lying-ass allegations and statements, and just having to simmer with the fact that I got a Dropbox that contradicts every lie that this motherfucker on the internet telling in this paperwork. But you know, I just gotta be patient. I gotta like not see him. I gotta just thug it out, be supportive, voluntarily send child support dad until we get to court, and then hope shit go in your favor at that point. Like, I don't know, man. I think sis forgot about the U-Haul photo shoot. You know, we had one of those. December 10th. But he been living with you since birth. Well, what the hell was I moving you to a shelter? Would I have moved you out your house and you live out the U-Haul? Nah, we fucking live together. Like, there's actual mail with your name on it. I don't know if you remember, sis, you remember when you had called the police and you used that very excuse? You know that's documented too. You know I took the time to go get the report. Like your verbiage in detail is documented. Oh, I live here too. I got mail in here too. You know that house got cameras on it, sis. Like I ain't gonna lie, y'all, to all the bros who dealing with this shit, that's the worst part of it. It's the waiting game, bro. It's the waiting game, knowing like the other person you dealing with, a lying ass motherfucker, knowing they full of shit, knowing like you really got the receipts and the documentation to contradict everything they saying, but you just gotta be a big dog. You gotta suck that shit up.
Well, that just made my whole morning. Shit. Niggas is waking up to deers in their backyard. Oh, we gonna have to do something like that every time I put in the garden out there. Why I look like he hear me?
And you gotta thug it out and be mentally strong and financially strong until you get your day in court. But anyhow, like I said, y'all, to my son especially, this one is specifically for you, son. Feel me? If you ever feel any void in life, if you ever feel any lack because you didn't have the proper male presence, just know, son, I ain't got a fucking thing to do with that. I am your daddy for sure. Like, I got that part to do with it. Other than that, man, your mama has been in my way since fucking January. It's been 5 months straight at this point. Your mama has completely been in my way. And again, like, you know, the documentary will show you. We got all the footage. We got all the documentation. We got all the details to show you in real time. Yeah, I mean, bro, just come in one more time, bro. Bring it to the phone. Bring it to the computer. I don't know what people be thinking, bro. The whole process is documented. From you sitting in the hospital to you getting that C-section and having him, to me rushing from the hospital to go buy this big ass house, from me singing to him, from me coddling him and holding him, from me admiring him. You know, we keep scrolling to me and you being in Target and us making it like, this why I say niggas be full of shit. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like I be smiling, I play real cool, but this shit is disgusting and hurtful. But like, y'all remember this video? I was lying, we're not really taking no picture. Yo, I just want to revisit the conversation. Yeah, she talking about shit, she stay with me. You see how fucking good I look? I got my shit together. I got nice teeth.
It doesn't matter.
Ain't none of my children ever gonna work for nobody.
Looks.
Can't no nigga press my line in the streets and get away with it. I'm a man.
Looks aren't everything.
I just said like 5 more things. I'm a man of honor, a man of character. I make beautiful babies. I put the whole family on.
What man of honor?
At 33 years old.
What man of honor?
This one I'm gonna cut the camera out. So y'all, and the point of me showing this is like sis and her counterclaims is really acting like she don't know nothing. Like sis, I already showed y'all that proof that she knew I had a baby back in September 15th to be exact. She knew I had a baby, but to even like jump back online and act like you wasn't in on it and we wasn't gonna leverage it to make money with DGTV and get subscribers, like bro, you disgusting. That's why I say like, Yo, I'm never turning my back on my niggas. But if I do, if I just got to, I can't even fathom that scenario because I'm just not. If I got to, I just ain't. That ain't even my style. But yeah, so you definitely could have done that a lot better. You could have kept it a lot more realer. Like, you really act like cameras ain't rolling. Like, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's triggering looking at this shit because he wasn't even born at this point. We still in the hospital. He ain't born here. He ain't born here. They ain't even cut her open yet. Motherfucker really like painting this narrative like, yeah, I just did it on my own. I was struggling. I was alone. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, yeah, you dipped on me and I still showed back up. Literally held your hand, held your belly, 15 days straight, until we made it to that hospital and they cut you open and they took him up out of there. I then did my thing as his daddy in your support system, left the hospital and went and bought $1 million crib. This is pre-Supreme. I'm in here with a little massager, rubbing backs and shits and bellies and making sure she's comfortable for his arrival. If you see the aesthetics, we at her mama house. And then she just saying, oh, I don't want to be there. I don't like it there. We a family. Say less. I'll go spend $1 million. I'm going to spend another $1 million. I already spent 1.2 on the crib in Florida for you, but I'll go spend another $1 million to get this one. These are videos, y'all. Like, I could hit play at any moment, but yeah, this is our struggling, single, I'm doing this alone mom. Oh, that's that same midwife you was talking shit about. How the bitch obsessive and she must want to eat your pussy because she jealous of me. Same restaurant, man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is like disgusting. Ain't the word, bro. Me on my daddy shit in the middle of Publix. You take that pressure off. You lift that belly. The cap on this app. Look at my boy's a newborn. He been with me since birth. Why you always lying? But yeah, I mean, shit, y'all, it get more interesting. Like, this the part I didn't even get to show y'all last time. And bro, when you show this clip, you could blur out her email. You feel me? I don't want the baby to get no harassment. But this is literally me sending her a screenshot in email asking why she not responding to my texts because I'm trying to get my son. How? Y'all, like, I can't even text about my son and get a response. I can't call about my son. I got, like, again, this is our single, struggling, I get no support mom. I'm having to go to the length of fucking emailing to get my son. And then I gotta send screenshots in the email. This is day 2 that you have me blocked. I'm unable to see him at this time, at this point, or even get a verbal update, etc. on his whereabouts, health, etc. You have my attorney's info, use it. And y'all, this the crazy shit, right? So her new narrative is call my attorney. Like, and again, it's all in the screenshots, I'll show y'all, but initially it was, he can't ride longer than 45 minutes. But sis got a text, y'all saw that. As his father, I think it's just respectable to let you know I'm going up to the mountains in Tennessee with one of my friend girls with Supreme. Wait, so he can't ride more than 45 minutes. That's why I can't see my son in this big ass house that I bought for us. But you can go to motherfucking Tennessee. I know it's close to the A, but it's way longer than 45 minutes. I know you didn't put that boy on the plane as no goddamn newborn. I know you didn't. And even if you did, from your mama house to the airport, longer than 45 minutes. Like, we know this. You know, I know this. I've been there. I've traveled to and from. But if y'all pay attention to the gram, he can hang out with the Safe Haven at retreats. He can go to yoga classes. He can go to Jamboree. He can do every fucking activity under the sun. Oh, I don't want to rush his process. He need the titty, so he can't come to you. But he can go anywhere else. Oh, he can't be in the car seat longer than 45 minutes. So y'all like, I do my homework. I went in GPS the locations that they go to from her mama house. They all exceed 45 minutes. Not by a lot, but 52 minutes, 50 minutes. One was like 47 minutes. But to go to his daddy, no, he can't be in the car seat longer than 45 minutes. It's a new excuse every day. So her latest excuse, well, this was in May with the emails. But that excuse was, oh, since you went and got a lawyer, I'm not going to talk to you about Supreme. Talk to my lawyer. You got common sense, you know goddamn well I can't contact no stranger lawyer and be like, hey, I want to see my son. Get your son on the phone now to see. No, that ain't even how life works. But again, y'all, just bringing y'all a glimpse of what I got to do. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all one more thing. It's funny, y'all, too. I was on the gram yesterday. I saw a meme, and it was like, most people will say, why didn't you fight harder? Something like that as a father. And the shit was like, why should the father have to fight, period? I ain't gonna lie. Y'all seen this shit documented. She don't want to be bragging. Oh, his daddy this, his daddy that. He got a this daddy, he got a that daddy. But you know, she got every excuse in the book now as to why he can't see his daddy, can't spend time with his daddy, don't know his siblings. So let's go. And y'all, this is our public record, you feel me? ClaytonCountyGA.gov. Type my name in, Derrick Grace. Go ahead and click on the top result. What the hell, it ain't opening? Oh, there we go. Plaintiff. Derrick Grace is the plaintiff. I'm not the defendant. I don't know too many. Now, that's how I make it make sense. You see the messages in my phone. Oh, I'm finna get on food stamps. So I need some money. I need this, that. So if you was a mom with a non-supportive dad and you're fucked up, because y'all see her text message saying she broke, she fucked up, she about to fall off. Can she borrow this? Can she have that? Why are you not the plaintiff in this court case? Why would you not go ahead and go initiate that business? Because you know you got a rich dad and he ain't doing nothing for you, because it ain't the fucking case. You're not a non-supportive mom. You a fucking lie. It's the reason why I'm the plaintiff. It's the reason why you the defendant. So again, anybody that want to get a deeper level, like literally see it play by play, this is public information. Go to ClaytonCountyGA.gov. I'm in that motherfucker fighting to be a dad. I'm in that motherfucker fighting to extend that love and that nurturing and that education that so many of y'all fuck with me for. Listen, that's the reason why most of y'all follow me, because y'all seen the way I deal with my children. So yeah, just something else to throw out there, y'all. Literally, this is what my Wednesday morning going about. I mean, this is how my Wednesday morning going. It's annoying as fuck, but it gotta be done. You feel me? Like, one thing I've learned with this whole situation, like I tell y'all personally, I don't give a shit how none of y'all feel about me. I probably never see y'all in real life. I don't know y'all. I don't want friends. I don't give a fuck. But what narrative I'm never gonna sit with is a narrative that, like, I'm not a hands-on dad. I'm not a real dad. I don't show up. So yeah, like, son, again, this is especially for you. You gonna be on YouTube in a couple years. You gonna know how to type your name in. You gonna know how to type your daddy name in. And I'm gonna say it again. Any lack, any void, any memories, any moments, anything you miss out on, I got this shit documented to the T, so you're gonna know, like, oh, it wasn't my daddy. He did not want me. He didn't fuck with my other 7 siblings, have me on purpose, pay $21,000 to $21,000 to get an IVF process done, and just fucking abandon me. Nah, that's your motherfucking mama. That's your mama to the T. Hold on, I mean, we can go even further. Let's open it up. Shady Grove Fertility. This is where we did the IVF. Y'all see who email this come to? DerrickGraceBooking@gmail.com. Not Chelsea. Chelsea didn't pay a fucking dime. She just got to be kick my feet up, mom, sit there and chill. And these are all my corresponding emails with Shady Grove Fertility. I purposely went and made him. I purposely paid $21,000. I purposely waited years to get this shit done. And now I purposely have to fight to have a fucking relationship with him, to see him, to talk to him, to teach him, to lead him, all that. And then, you know, we got our damsel in distress on the internet. It's so rough being a single mom. I don't have any support. Girl, you live at home. You got a roof over your head with your mom. You fucking get voluntary child support from me monthly. Like, even though you don't communicate with me, I can't get a picture, I can't get a video, I can't see him, I can't do shit. I still show up the best way I can financially. You don't even say fucking thank you. You talk shit on the internet and then you double back on your word and be like, hey, you think you could send me a little more? Cause I was hurting. Nah, like, I ain't gonna lie. If sis kept it real and was like, I don't want him to be with his dad cause I don't want him to enjoy the village. Cause that's what it's really about. We're gonna keep it all the way real. I told y'all, sis came to my house in late April and she saw somebody there that I'm sure she wasn't expecting to see, and I was the last person she would want to see. Cause I'm not even gonna get into the personal side of that. But anyway, cause that's personal shit. But anyway, she saw somebody there. And I can show y'all on the phone. Her immediate response was, she better not kiss my baby or change his diaper. Not, oh, I'll be back. Y'all have a good one. How you and your son doing? Y'all having a good day? Typical woman. I ain't gonna say typical woman because all y'all not like that. But typical garbage ass bitch. Your only concern is, oh, he better not. She better not. That's what this shit really stemmed from. Cause any other time, like, I got hella videos with you being on my dick and bragging about how I'm the best dad. Who else would I have a baby with? Who wouldn't want a man like this? Who? Like, y'all ain't gonna lie. I just can't wait to get to court. Cause it's the footage in here, it's literally a contradiction of everything I see on the internet. Like, man, give me 1 second, bro. I'm gonna pull some other things up. Goddamn Dropbox got it all. Let's go to DGTV Network. Let's see what we got in here. We in here furniture shopping. This shit crazy. Alright, y'all, so this frame right here, because you know Supreme been living with her since birth, but
I told you. He be trying to get somewhere. Look at him, be like, really, you should have known. Right.
This is literally us signing the paperwork to buy the house in Georgia, but he's been living with her since birth. He's never lived with his dad. I've just been out of sight, out of mind, out of state, whatever.